Oh, hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody, how we doing?
Let's just give it a moment or two for Twitch to decide it's going to realize we're live. All that good stuff. And move this so I can put my feet on it. Oof. Ouch.
How are you all doing? As you can probably tell, there are adverts running, commerce is occurring, do not be afraid.
Stupid
This will
capitalism.
all pass shortly.
Stupid capitalism. Alright. Just giving it a moment or two. I don't think notifications have gone out yet. Would you do the honors on
Yeah, of course.
the Meads of Soch?
I gotcha. One moment.
Evening.
Hey, Herbin. Hey, KB.
Hello, hello. We're just waiting for Twitch and Discord and all that good stuff to acknowledge existences. Yes, it keeps closing things. My laptop is being a bit on the difficult side today, I'm afraid. Just to remind everybody that there will be the top of stream conducting of commerce because capitalism has not yet given up the ghost, I'm afraid. So we must bend the knee to all of that.
At least for now.
So we decided to give a... Where was our recap? We picked out a book. We found a book written in the same hand as the notes from 7 years previously, and now we're trying to find out who's responsible for creating the book.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right. Oh,
hey.
Oh, I should add my Dimension 20 photos to my so for my phone's wallpaper, it rotates through a bunch of images, and I should add some new images to it. You fixed your sewing machine.
Hooray!
Fantastic.
Good job, KB.
Glad to hear it. That sounds great. Well, I would very much love to dig out my sewing machine at some point, and I've not yet been able to do so.
But soon.
I did also break it, but I fixed it, which is the important bit.
That part is vital.
You might have broken it in the way that they're designed to be broken sometime. Hey, Spike Garden, how's it going?
Hey, Spike.
I'm trying to find... We are currently running the ad break. So if folks are experiencing ads, go get yourself a beverage. All that good stuff. That would be lovely. I am updating my wallpaper on my phone because I have new images that I have taken. Not many, because, lots and lots of people took bootleg video.
Oh, so many.
You cannot sew over snaps. You must sew next to them. Snap tape exists, and you can sew on the grosgrain portion of that, but individual snaps, no. You'll have to do those by hand. So yes, we did not take any bootleg video. There was plenty of bootleg video being taken, but we behaved. And we just took a couple of still images, which I would like to add to my screenshot folder. Oh, you were sewing snap tape. Yes. Hey, Zalia, how's it going?
Hey, Zalia.
We saw so many cool cosplayers and didn't take photos of nearly as many of them as I wanted to. But when I'm watching the TikToks of all the bootleg video that other people took that we did not take, it's fun to see the pictures and go, oh, we talked to that person. We had a fantastic time. I was correct about the premise. And since the very last show is just about over now in Dublin, and all of them are being recorded and will be released on Dimension 20 later, which is delightful. I should probably give a spoiler warning. If you don't want to be spoiled about what the premise of the Dimension 20 live shows is, might want to disappear for a little bit. Did you see the picture of Sam and Elaine with Alex Horn? Oh, yes!
We did.
Oh, yes, there's been... Folks who don't know, Alex Horn and Elaine are producers for Taskmaster.
No, I believe Elaine is Sam's wife.
Oh. I'm getting that wrong then.
Yes.
So
I'm not sure.
It's just Alex Horn then. I believe you are correct. Taskmaster, i.e. another game show, ominous as anything. I don't know if you've been watching the recent Game Changers, as one TikToker put it, you know what, someday Sam is just going to snap and film a real Saw movie and we're all going to watch it.
You don't understand, Jacob. The key is sewn inside your leg, you know?
Yeah, exactly. The man is an evil genius, and we're glad he's staying on the humorous side of evil and not the ominous side of evil. So yes, hello, welcome back. We went to Dimension 20 Live in London. It was freaking delightful. We went to the bigger show. It was equally freaking delightful. We got to the Dimension 20 show 90 minutes early so that we could get in line and make sure we got merch, which we did.
And there were 20 people in front of us.
And there were 20 people. There were people already in front of us by the time we got there.
And 4,000 behind us by the time we were done.
Including someone in an 8-foot-tall instilled Scorthalax costume, which took 3 people to help them get through the metal detector. It was amazing.
They must have been so uncomfortable all night.
Yeah,
they got a standing ovation from the entire crowd. The hoot growl chant that followed them down the line.
Oh, there was so much cosplay. Tons and tons and tons of it.
Multiple Rizzes, like 5 Riz.
So many Rizzes.
A couple of good Fabians.
A couple, everybody you can think of.
Excellent gender-bent Eggfort.
Yes, like a Professor Eggfort or 2. There was so many costumes. There were so many. It was really fun. And like the way somebody put it is, this is 4,000 nerds in a room cheering on a group of nerds doing math live on stage.
Yeah.
And it was, and we did. It was delightful. If you go to TikTok, there are so many clips. The premise of the show allowed for each night to be unique, which is about as spoiler-free as I could put it. They have recorded all 6 evenings, and they will all be available on Dropout at some point. Put it this way, at the end of ours, Aker said, "This was a weird one!" And
he was not wrong.
And he was not wrong. Ours was quite weird and delightful, and we adored it completely and utterly. And it involved things that I have almost no experience with that I now am desperate to have 60 hours to sit down and experience. Which might explain why I'm a little bit unfocused these days. It's just like, I want to go here and do this! I don't want to do this whole day job thing. Wait, where were you? Corbin, we went to Dimension 20 Live in London last weekend. So we watched the Intrepid Heroes do their thing with 4,000 other people at the Apollo.
It was a math rock concert, basically.
Math rock concert is such a cool way of putting that. It is math rocks. It is a math rock concert. Exactly. And they are in Dublin tonight for their very last show. We had a wonderful time. So, we've done a little bit of a recap already. Let's pick this back up. We are in a scriptorium. We have discovered that there is a book written. Yeah, look at our facial expression. We look a little shocked. Okay, that's nice. What is our current objective? Math rock concert. That's just,
Yeah, it was so good, Corbin.
Drucker House.
Such a lovely time.
Is that where we're supposed to go now? Journal.
I think so.
While perusing books for Magdalene in the library, I stumbled upon one with handwriting that matches the notes I discovered here in 1518. The writing in this book is not on the same curious purple ink, but the hand is unmistakable. Now that I have a book to give Magdalene, Casper and I should head over to the Druckers for a meal. I just hope he's in a better mood than he was yesterday. So
Hey
yesterday we
Casper,
paid
sorry
our
about
respects.
abandoning you. Anyway, are you the reason why people got killed all those years ago?
I don't think he is.
I'd like some soup.
You'd like some soup?
Well, if we're having dinner with him, it is a bit kind of, yes, please, pass the bread, and also the accusations.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Alright, these are just new concepts. Hey man, I have dinner soup all the time.
I just had cereal for pudding.
Did you really?
It was great.
I think I killed off my chocolate bar of like 3 days ago. I considered getting tickets for D20 live in New York, but it was too expensive. Oh yeah, so did we, and then they sold out instantly. The Madison Square Garden is $20,000. But then the ticket prices outstripped the airfare. So we went, I would like pottage and an alibi, please. Right? There we go. What's that sound? What's this? After Father Grunow closed the library. Yes, I'm sure he did. So should we talk to her again? I hear rats! Greetings, Mr. Muller. Okay, so she doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Alright, so now we're going to the Druckers. But we should wander around and see if there's anything else we can do. We did a pretty thorough wander before we came here, so...
Yeah, we gave it the full Columbo. There was mooching.
The full Columbo. Good God. What's this over here? Nothing I can explore, it looks like. Well, if you end up in New York for any reason, let you know. I will. Absolutely.
We will.
I would love to go to the garden, but not this time, I think. Mother Cecilia, yeah. Alright. It's gone through the church. Maybe I just have the headphones up so I can actually hear it. Chapter house. Infirmary. Oh, infirmary. Where's the cool doctor? Oh, we already talked to him, didn't we? St. Luke. Yeah, and he's not currently here. This is their supply of medicines. Alright, let's go deliver the book and have a meal. People are going to be so mad when they find out that they've closed the shrine. Hello, Guy. Andreas. Ooh, not even a God bless you. How rude. Yep, everything's closed. Alright. Running.
I wasn't expecting so much sprinting to be involved in fine art, Master Marlowe.
Right?
Rule 1, cardio.
Ooh, kitty. Let's pet the kitty. Aww. Must always pet the kitty. Time. Okay. You've got the money, honey. We've got the time. Sorry. Not sorry. Oh, look. Flowers are growing up to her window now. Hello, Thomas.
God bless you, Andreas. Yeah, those weren't there yesterday. That's not Omenic or anything.
Oh, I haven't talked to this person. Hello, Elf. Hello. Forgive me, I've forgotten your name. Andreas Mahler, master artist. You must be Elise Muhlman, the miller's wife. Oh, yes, that's me. My husband has been talking about your arrival. We're pleased you've done well for yourself. Thank you. I see the mill's been doing well. Leonard works relentlessly to keep it in good condition. He's very proud of it. It's, unique in these parts, inspired by the designs used in the north. So it's very profitable, too, and that's important to Leonard. Who is this young man? Casper, my apprentice.
Hi, mistress.
Oh, you must meet my darling Paul. He would love to meet someone his age pursuing art. Just not where Leonard can hear. I'm sure we can arrange that. That would be delightful, Master Mahler. Thank you both. You're most welcome, Elise. I must now return to my work. Until later. Until then. I didn't get some sort of horrible, this will be remembered, so. Let's see who's in the Mueller house. A dog. There's Leonard.
This feels like a very manly man kind of house.
Right? Look at all the decorations.
Hello,
Hello, Staub. Oh. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Master Mahler.
Hello, you're Paul, right? I don't think we spoke the last time I was in Tassing.
Yeah, I was just a kid then.
How are you?
I'm alright. Dad keeps talking about his new gun. It scares me.
They're brutish weapons, deadly when handled by the inexperienced, even for hunting.
That's why it scares me. Dad likes to show it off, but he hasn't used it much.
Oh!
I love that you're doing this within 8 feet of him.
Right? That may be a blessing.
I hope so. I should go. Forget I said anything, Mr. Mahler. Please, until later.
Until then.
I love how the dog's like, ball, play.
What are you up to?
Andreas Mahler, the master artist, yes?
Yes, pardon, I don't recognize you. Are you new to Tassing?
No, I'm Lenhart Müller. I run the mill in Tassing.
All right. I've heard a lot about you.
I'm sure you have, after living with the Gertners, and less than half of it true, I'm sure. Look, I just wanted to introduce myself. It's not every day someone comes back to Tassing. You're a successful man. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Anyway, I won't keep you from your day. I'm sure we'll talk again soon enough. Good day, Andreas.
Good day. Yeah, he's terrifying. He's not going to join the peasant uprising because they're going to toss him out.
Yes, we are 7 years in the future, Corbett. Andreas, let's say, solved the murder in the first half, and then
the investigation in the previous half concluded, shall we say. I'm going to go inside the church. Go ahead.
And then it jumped 7 years into the future, and here we are.
I'm just going to randomly select a stream and see what's going on. All right, we're late to the Druckers. There we go.
There is a kitten.
Magdalene has a kitten.
We do, in fact, have a little apprentice. We have, like, a little kid.
All right, Klaus.
You're back. Good. We're almost ready to sit down and eat. Would you and Caspar care to join us?
Of course. Thank you, Klaus.
Welcome back, Andreas. Caspar. Andreas, these are my friends Benjamin and Rachel Summerfield. They're on their way back to Prague.
Good day. Oh. Hello. Excuse me for not getting up. It's a bit difficult. Of course, I understand. It's nice to meet you both.
Hello.
Hello. That sounded like a real word, Klaus.
Oh, she's learning more of them every day. She'll be reading before long.
That's a wonderful gift that I've brought her.
Oh?
I'm going to say consider it an
would
apology.
Well, all right. Let's see the small apology.
Here you are.
Philobiblon. This looks like something I could use.
I'm sure a man of your skill knows everything in it anyway.
Thank you for this. It's a nice thought. We should probably pray before we eat, assuming the Summerfields don't mind. Oh, not at all. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes.
Thank you for asking, Klaus.
All right. I will lead the prayer then. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive with your bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen.
Adorable. Klaus, thank you again for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. I'm assuming the Summerfields are Jewish, yes. Given Benjamin's beard, that seems likely. Oh!
Is it time?
No, I'm fine, I think. I'm just sore everywhere. Oof. Anyway, we'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made slow progress from Basel. That's a loaded question.
It is.
Is your home in Prague?
Yes, we run a print shop there. Have you ever been to Bohemia?
Oh, they're Bohemians! Unfortunately, no. I've been in France for most of the past few years.
Wonderful. Unfortunately, we've never made it that far.
Standing order against Jews living in the kingdom makes it markedly less appealing.
Well, you're all welcome here. Tassing hasn't seen this many artists under one roof in a while. Actually, the man...
It's amazing to see how far printing has come so quickly. Some of the engravings I've seen are incredible.
And new techniques, new types, new styles are being developed every year.
Benjamin is trying to create a more readable script for Yiddish.
We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish.
I think I've seen it before, but I wasn't able to recognize it. Yes, it's still a developing typeface and usually only used in Jewish women's books.
I like our writings to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. Here, something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. Good, I'd like that.
Oh! Yes, I'm fine. Klaus, what are you working on?
I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the pass is open, but lately I've been printing the 12 articles for the town.
12 articles.
Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read at least well enough to make it through that sheet. It's got a lot of people talking, and a lot are coming over to Otto's way of thinking. Well, you heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassen?
I think the abbot is in a difficult position. He's just trying to find when to fit. The abbot's always been an ass. What do you expect? He's a book person. This might be worth saying.
I think so.
The Abbey is so impoverished, they're selling off their library's greatest prizes for a fraction of what they're worth.
Are you saying you cheaped out on my daughter's present?
You know I'd never cut costs where books are involved.
Good point. I wasn't happy to hear it either, but I was able to get some manuscripts I never would have been able to buy. I bought more than I should have, more than are going to be profitable, to turn into printed books. If she were here, I'm sure Marie would...
Mama! Oh.
She would have given me an earful. Anyway, if the Abbey is in such a bad state, there must be someone the abbot can appeal to for more money.
Who? The Pope? The Duke of Bavaria may lend him military aid, but money is unlikely. Or he could try to sit down with Otto and work something out. I don't think he's going to sit down with Otto.
I don't think he's going to sit down with Otto.
That's what I'm going to say.
Otto's tried to reason with him. The abbot won't listen.
Select food item to eat. I have white bread, apple pie, and mushroom pottage. Let's start with our mushrooms.
We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it all throughout Swabia. Peasants are suffering.
It's true. But I would worry about what will happen in Tassing. Pete. Ow! I'm fine. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. Ooh, what's the Swabian League?
The Swabian League was a military group maintained by the free imperial cities of the Holy Roman Empire. Members included nobles, knights, and hired or retained mercenaries. This has been a use of the Identify spell. What's the Swabian League? Wow, you got some interesting choices there. Mercenary that was brightly coloured, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we think what they are. I think this is fair. Meant to keep peace in the Empire. To robbery, murder, and outrage, they give the lying name governance, and where they make it desert, they call it peace.
My wife reads a surprising amount of Roman history.
The rabbis won't let me read scripture, so what do you expect me to do in a house full of books?
I know that Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. The Duke of Bavaria is a title held jointly by two brothers, Louis X and William IV. Both are working to suppress the peasant revolt.
Bavaria.
The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tassing and Kiersell.
Bread. This one.
It's the boldest possible apology there is.
I'm sorry for what happened to your family, and I'm sorry I never wrote back. I'm sorry. Ugh. Ah! Ow! Oh, this is it. This is it!
Oh no. Oh, I was afraid of this. We can't travel now. This is all my fault. We should have left Basil earlier.
I love you, Benjamin, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help.
Yes, we need a midwife. Is there one who would accept Rachel?
Agnes. She's Tassing's midwife.
Could you get her?
Klaus?
Yes, I should get her. Agnes has delivered every child in Tassing as long as I can remember. She would never turn any woman away.
Unlike the doctor.
Thank you. Klaus, you're a mensch.
Enough with the thanks! Get me the midwife!
Yes, of course. Andreas, you're forgiven. Casper, it was good to have you over. You both have to leave.
Of course. Good luck, Rachel. Thank you. I'll need it.
I'll go fetch Agnes. Thank you for joining us, Andreas. Oh, I almost forgot. You should go see the bonfire preparations in the town commons. You missed them on your last visit.
Klaus!
Yes, I'm going.
Thank you, Klaus. We'll be going.
I'm just going to go get this woman vitally needed medical assistance, but before I do make sure you pop over to this lovely little tourist spot you missed the last time.
Mm-hmm. Right? Town Commons. Oh gosh!
This is...
Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight.
Midsamari.
The commons look festive, decorated like this.
Look at all the flowers, Master. The bonfire is huge. How's the fire coming? Those logs work out alright for you, Andres? Coming along as expected. Nearly finished with it. It's all in place, Otto. Good. Alright, everyone. Remember, after that bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We will all gather in the woods, and the women will collect herbs as tradition demands. Also, the abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's order goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do all its game, and fowl, and fish. He cannot claim ownership over that which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. We'll proceed as planned. Casting has never let anything get in the way of our St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns round the earth, God and our saints are with us. He's about to be killed.
Yeah, I'm really worried he is. Also, pre-Galileo.
Good day, Andreas.
Hello, Brother Waslav. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything all right?
Otto is becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gano will not take this news well.
Well, who's telling?
Otto just announced his plan in the Commons, and Cassing is a small town. Of course the abbot will hear about it.
Fair point, but why is the abbot angry?
Didn't you just hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper.
I really want to say this. You're kidding. What does the abbot think he can pry out of me now?
And watch your tone around the abbot, Andreas. Will you go or not?
Fine. I'll attend. The invitation extends to Casper as well, I assume.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbott has asked you to come
Oh,
to his house.
no!
Alone.
Oh, no!
Oh, thank God.
Fine. Tell the abbot I'll see him this evening. Well, I guess I'll have to go see what all the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the Golden Hand after dinner, all right?
Can I help set up the festival decorations while you're with the abbot?
Yeah, but be back before sundown, all right?
Yes, thank you, Master. I'll see you later.
They're gonna kidnap my munchkin, aren't they?
4
wow, we're
hours
speeding
later.
through this, aren't we? Meet the abbot for supper. Oh God, is it Morris dancing?
Nope. When are we next running an ad?
Right about now. What is this?
So, have you ever seen The Wicker Man?
No, I've never seen the movie.
This has very strong Wicker Man Midsommar vibes.
Yes, it does. Alright, while the creepiness is occurring, we're gonna take the ad break here, folks, okay?
Casper's going in The Wicker Man.
I hope Casper doesn't, and I hope Otto doesn't either. I hope nobody winds up. Who? Oh, look at the little kid! It is like Morris dancing, there's just no bells, it looks like. It's a little disturbing to have to leave it here for a little bit, but it looks like everybody's having fun.
I'm getting a refill. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm listening to baby giggles. Folks, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and take that first ad break. This is a great time to get up and take a stretch, get yourself a beverage or a snack, or if you need a medication or a pet needs in or out, now's your chance. We'll be back in a couple of minutes after the commercialization occurs. Oh. Mm. You good?
I'm good.
Oh, my skin is still so dry. I'm very itchy.
Alright, my water.
Already?
Yep.
No, that's good. I'm glad. I doubt it'll be here tomorrow, but you might have it by Friday. Well, there's no plot happening. I found a tutorial for trying bob and lace without supplies, if anyone's interested. Ooh! I've always wanted to try lace making. I have an aunt who's done it in the past, but I figure I should probably finish the 9 billion cross-stitch projects I have before I pick up a new hobby. Speaking of Morris dancing, Eber Morris will be performing at the Lord Collingwood pub on May 1st.
I think I know a couple of folks in Evil Morris. That's pretty cool. The York Morris dancing troupe.
Oh, okay. Tell your mom.
I will. She will not go because she fears Morris dancing.
Really?
Yes.
Fears.
Yes.
It's people dancing with bells on their feet. Well.
Is it though?
I mean, kind of, sort of, I guess. Anyway, looks like we're back from the ads break, so let's see how Casper's getting on.
Master Andreas, you best not keep the abbot waiting. Go on, we'll meet up after supper.
See you later.
Yeah, if you'd done alright, don't get into trouble, he would have been well within his rights to come back with, how many people are on talking to you in town, sir?
Who's Till? Hello, Master Muller. What's this? Werner.
Hello, Andreas. Who's that?
Yeah, he's the doctor. Brigitte. Hello, Andreas. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go the long way.
This suddenly reminds me, apparently, for a very long time it was very difficult for Arnold Schwarzenegger to gain traction in his home country when he started making movies. Because he has what is essentially a redneck Austrian accent. So he would be playing these big, serious, spooky characters, but, you know, it would just play really weirdly and differently.
Why aren't you celebrating, Lucky?
Got nothing to talk about, Andreas.
Alright, fine.
Got some ashes to poke. I'm happy about it.
There's Agnes. Hello, Andreas? Yeah, I think it might be nice to go check on the widow. I agree.
Benjamin doing the tried and true expected father thing of hovering. This game has really good animals in it. I love the chickens. Exactly so.
No, she doesn't want to say anything to us.
Well, we did slightly incriminate her.
I did not incriminate her in the slightest,
Actually,
and
I
tried to get her help, and it didn't work. Here's Martin being all dutiful. Alright. Fine. Yeah, see? It's growing up towards her window. I don't want to go talk to the abbot. He's gonna try and kill me.
Slow, I'm gonna go talk to the abbot and he's an asshole.
It's not fair.
Am I going to see you at dinner with the abbot, Guy? No, that's a shame.
This is the abbot's house, isn't it?
Abbot.
Hey, abbot! What do you want, you putz? You're such an asshole, Gurno.
Touch all your shit, Gurno.
Ooh, doggy needs pets.
Doggo.
Oh. Yeah, you can see what we can see what he's eating to see. That'll give us a clue about finances.
God bless you, Andreas. I'm glad to see you received my invitation. Are you ready to eat?
Yes.
Good. Andreas, thank you for coming to dinner. Yeah, I feel like he's a no bullshit.
I thought you didn't ever want to see me at Curacao again, Father. What changed?
Yes, well, the Lord calls us to forgiveness, even when that might be difficult. I think it's high time we reconciled, Master Mala. Please sit, and we will pray together.
I have money now.
Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts. which we are about to receive from your bounty. Lord, direct each of us here towards your wisdom, prudence, and guidance in our future actions. And please, through Christ our Lord, Amen, please send more money.
Amen.
Look at this shit. Brother Waslav was indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you didn't drop by at all. You have done quite well for yourself, after all. It is good to see that your time at Kirsau was not squandered. You even look the part of the famous artist now. What have you been doing in recent years after leaving such a mess in Tassing? That's the one I go for.
Yeah, I've been traveling through France and doing commissions.
Yes. Busy selling out to the aristocracy, I see. Okay. Do it.
I spent most of my time in the Sorbonne's library, Father, since I haven't been able to return here.
Well, I hope you've managed to keep your snooping to a minimum there, at least.
No one else was falsely accused of murder, so no. Why have you asked me here?
In truth, I had hoped to discuss the rising tensions between the Abbey and the townspeople. I'd like to clarify the situation for you, Andreas. I mean, the bottom one is the satisfying one, but I do clarify what exactly.
Yes.
I simply want to ensure you understand the circumstances objectively from all angles. I believe you've only heard from one side of the issue, Andreas. Otto's little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation.
Then why demand such high taxes? All right, let's see what he's got. Plum pudding, Lebkuchen, pheasant. My God. Look at this table. This town is starving, and you've got pastries, and he's the only one we've seen eat meat.
This motherfucker. With the scriptorium closure, the taxes are necessary to make up for the lost income.
Then why close the scriptorium at all? I don't understand.
Don't put the fault on me, Andreas. These taxes are a direct consequence of your actions after you accused Ferenc. He managed the scriptorium. Kirsau is no longer able to keep up with the city's printing presses and artists. There are better uses of the brother's time than books. Brother Guy has gone over the expenses himself. Raising taxes is the best way to cover these costs.
Sus. But what about prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? That restriction is new. Lebkuchen.
The forest belongs to the Abbey, and the peasants have no right to use it. Legally, it's theft.
You're being a pathetic ass.
Either option 1 or option 3 for me.
Swabian and Bavarian law allow you to control the land as you wish, but the peasants are saying these restrictions go against God's divine law, not in any imperial rule, Father. I like this one. It doesn't harm the Abbey to let the townsfolk pick up sticks.
Such theft deprives the Abbey of its natural resources. Since the Abbey does not produce anything else now, it must be able to sustain itself, especially under such financial stress.
Have you no pity for your congregation?
I am more upset to hear the townsfolk have no pity for us. I hear they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs on St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I have forbidden it. The matter is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order.
condemn the town over something so insignificant.
That is up to them. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion.
Absolutely not.
You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man. The townsfolk believe they are like you. I'd like you to convince the other townsfolk, the printer, for example, that this uprising is not in their best interests. The rest of the town will follow, and the peasants will have no chance to resist. We can end this peacefully. Oh, the temptation to do damn your plan and damn you, Father.
I do like this.
Yeah, me too.
The peasants have genuine grievances. Why are you not negotiating with them?
I am a forgiving man. But Otto's stubbornness has challenged even me. Otto is past the point of talking, Andreas. That's why I am begging you for help in the matter. Please, take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. I have to go and swim around in my enormous vat of money. I must excuse myself. I am expected to lead a service at Compline tonight, and then eat even more cake. Think on what we've discussed, Andreas. I do trust you can find your own way out.
I will, Abbot. Good night.
So, burn the rich, right?
Yeah. Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna go help them. I'm 100% gonna help them pick herbs in the woods or whatever. Let's go through the forest on my way there. Oh, hi, Helena. Andreas Muller, I never thought I'd see you again. Came back to pay my respects. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know the man, but I heard others speak well of him. How have you been, Helena? Well, little Martha managed to survive since your last visit, thank God. But lately, not so well. You must know about the taxes we have to deal with. Otto is trying to make the abbot see some sense, but I'm worried he's playing with fire. Carl and Peter and the other farmers support him, but it's dangerous to provoke the Duke. Anton's still too young to get mixed up in all of this, and we have Martha to look after now. I'm going to still advocate for nonviolence. Let's talk... No, I don't want the townsfolk to sit down.
Sounds like maybe the peasants can't really survive with the way things are.
But I take a skinny husband over a dead one. I pray nothing will happen to him. I'd better get back to my work. Until later, Andreas. Until then, aren't you picking... Oh, here she is.
Hey, Martha.
Hi.
Hello, you must be Martha.
Who told you?
Ooh.
Saint Sacha, one of Tatting's patron saints, Sacha was a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided St. Maritz's soldiers with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions, and this has been used as the identifier.
I'm not gonna lie to the child. Your mom.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go.
I don't want to lie to her. Alright. Not with the promise of witchcraft on the horizon. Oh, there she is. Attila! Well, well. Andreas the painter. It's good to see you too, Otilla. Hmm? When did I say it was good to see you? You saved my house. I suppose it's nice to see a friendly face. No time for talk now, fancy man. It's time to call to the fire. Call? Adu and
Or the
Mama.
Aunt Mama perked her, I think.
I don't.
They Noose Clementine. I'm gonna
Alright,
bounce.
I'll go. Enjoy the evening, Andreas. If you want my advice, stay out of the woods tonight. Well, this is a midsummer festival, isn't it? Yeah, maybe stay out of the woods
Doing
tonight.
some pretty serious weather waxing right there.
I hear a kitten. They're still doing their freaky dance. There's Carl.
Evening, Andreas. Say, how'd you like your bonfire? We built it nice this year, big and sturdy.
It's a fine setup, Carl. Excellent work.
I know we can't compare to where you come from, but we still give it our all. In celebration of the light, we prepared the way for our Lord. Anton, you remember Andreas Mahler, the master artist? Yeah, I've seen him around town. Try to be polite. Hello, Master Mahler. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, young man.
Anton's a good boy, let me tell you. Bit of a rascal, as you can see, but he's got a good head and a good heart. Likes to hide it, mind. Oh, Dad! Stop it! Easy to rile you up, just like your mother.
How is Helena? Is she not attending the bonfire?
She'll join us later. She went with Martha to dip their toes into the stream, and to pick the flowers for the garlands and wreaths. It's important to hold to tradition. I'd say, yeah.
You're right, especially with these difficult times.
Besides, maybe Martha and Helena will come across the blossom of a third out there. What's so funny about that? There's no flower. That means no power to speak with animals for you, boy.
I have my doubts they have much interesting to say.
Ah! Animals can't talk. You're a baby. Indeed, you are not, even if you're a bit short for your age. Dad! I joke. Now, let's enjoy the celebrations.
Speaking of, what do you think of the festival so far, Anton?
It's fine, I guess. I like the fires, even when they're lit. Mountains get to twinkle like the stars. I don't like when people get drunk and rowdy as the night goes on. They get into fights and that, innit?
Anyone in particular?
Oh, not as much lately. Martin used to get in trouble. Anton's got a good eye. Martin's been a solid fellow once he come back, but he sometimes drinks too much. He's calmed down lately. You know, he used to be kind of a shit. Language, boy. God don't look kindly on blaspheming. But those are your words, Father. Best you don't quote me, quote the scripture instead. Better for your soul.
It's a good idea to listen to your father, Anton.
I will, I do. Jesus. Oi, what did I just say? Don't you let your mother catch you with that mouth.
Well, I'll let you get back to the festivities now.
It was a pleasure. Until later, Andreas. Bye. The two breaks both heads. Andreas?
The bonfire looks great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Look, I don't need any more apologies. I got nothing to do with them. Past is the past. God will measure our souls in the end. Brigitte and Martin look happy tonight.
Do they?
Yeah, very much so. Happier than I've seen them in a while. They've been through a lot, and they still managed to keep their hearts firm. Martin's become far more responsible a man after his return. I just wish... never mind.
You wish Wolf hadn't been lost.
Died, Andreas. He died. Use the word. Yes. I wish Wolf was alive. I mourn the boy.
Aww.
All these years later. I hoped he'd take up my mantle. I wanted to pass on my knowledge, my trade.
Rest in peace, Wolf.
May God keep his tiny soul safe. Perhaps Brigitte will have another while I live. She seems happy enough with Martin. I'd love to hear the patter of small feet again. The boy to hold the chisel and mallet. Little stonemason, making his grandfather proud.
I hope your wish comes true.
God willing. Whims of an old man. I don't want to keep you from the festivities, Andreas. You go enjoy yourself.
Same to you, Lucky. Until later. I like him. Alright.
Ew. Andreas. Salutations, Andreas. Most wonderful to see you here. I see you two have met. What do you want with an inventor? Oh, I make all manner of mechanical contraptions filled with gears and levers and other such delights. Andreas here is a man of the mind. Why shouldn't he find interest in my work? Well, then listen. The mind of the inventor exists to create, to build, to go one step further. One step further towards the garbage heap.
A very inspiring thought, Walter.
Why, I thank you, Master Artist. Speaking of, have you had the chance to look around town today? I imagine the sights could also be inspiring to your artistic mind.
What do you mean?
Well, look at the peasant ingenuity on display. The bonfire itself, for example. It is built to allow the air and the heat to flow through it at great speed. And how it roars!
It is a piece of clever construction. An Ottawa clever man.
It is a feat almost worthy of a university degree. These people have natural tradition. They have managed to figure out many clever things without even the most cursory of education.
They've had to put buckets on their heads and dance.
It is knowledge that hails from preceding generations, lived experience, passed along the chain of time. Not quite the knowledge of a rigorously educated mind, perhaps, but nonetheless useful.
You don't need a university education to be intelligent.
Of course you would say that. Neither of you know these people like I do. God has assigned them their place in the order of the world for good reason.
Why don't you go jump on that bonfire for me, Werner?
There is some merit in learning from the peasants. Even you, Werner, given their understanding of herbal remedies. Their traditions are profane. Consider the eve of St. John, tainted by their pagan rituals. It is an affront to Christ.
And yet you sit here.
Saint Eligius warned against precisely this nearly 1,000 years ago. Times like this where I wish there was a fourth answer which is
And nothing has come of these pagan festivals in all that time.
The harm infects a man's eternal soul. You might not see it. God can.
this newfound piety come from?
Don't pretend to know anything about me. I've been on the pilgrimage to Aachen. Aachen, located at the western edge of the Rhineland, Aachen is an ancient city built around thermal baths and houses the remains of Charlemagne as well as many other relics. This has been the use of the Identify spell.
Right.
I have visited the Marian shrine. I have stood in the presence of those holy relics. To be in the presence of Saint John the Baptist's beheading cloth was an experience I will never forget.
I'm glad you've had an experience. Your family must be proud.
They are. Grand. Now I think it is time we return to the festival. We're here to celebrate.
I'll let you continue with your evening then. Good night.
A very good night to you two. Oh, and do come by my workshop, Master Mama. I would love to exchange ideas.
It would be my pleasure.
Splendid. Until then. Mama.
What a poop. Good evening, Andreas. Nice to see you here. Grandpa, look who it is.
Hey. Oh, the artist. He's still around.
I thought to stay and enjoy the festivities.
So it's a festival. You haven't seen anything yet.
You're not going to tell a story again, are you?
You kids need to learn it by heart, else Percher will run you down.
Is this the one about the wild hunt?
Yeah, it draws near. Oh, heed my warning.
Grandpa, you're getting agitated again. It's not good for your health.
Nonsense! I can outlive any one of you bastards. So, oof. Hang on, where was I?
The wild hunt?
Yeah, did you bring your mask?
I didn't realize I was supposed to.
Oh, the fools I have to suffer. Masks are to protect us as we banish the witches and spirits into Perk's path. She punishes all humans she finds in the woods of St. John Johnson, since only witches are out in the wilderness. Anyone caught will be turned into animals. No one but a priest can then turn you back.
I know. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It's like somebody's worn a robe but pulled it up really high.
Evil trousers. Meow, meow.
Oh no! To be brought low to a mere beastly existence.
A grim fate. Fine, stay indoors tonight. If you want to come outside, you stay within the light of St. John's fire. At least St. Satia blesses the herbs in the forest this night. And the women will gather the herbs, regardless of that bastard habit.
It's certainly important to stockpile some for the winter. Thank you for teaching me more about local traditions.
Hey! Hey, Big George! You grab some of them ashes with you after the bonfires died down. Fine.
And what are the ashes for?
Alright, eh? It's to spread across the garden. Shows a good harvest. Figures you city people wouldn't know shit.
I love him. Don't be like that, Grandpa. Now that story time is over, how are you enjoying the evening so far, Andreas? I've spoken to several other people here. It's been very enlightening. It's the best time to spend with your friends. Have you heard anything interesting?
Ha! Gossip! You two are like that burner in the forest. What's his face? Smokey! That's the one. Always nosy about other people.
Smokey's a bit inquisitive, but he's a good man.
Yes, at least he's not a bastard like the abbot.
I think we've taken enough of Andreas' time, haven't we, Grandpa? Enjoy the night celebrations until later.
I can't help but imagine she's kind of silently mouthing, God,
Right? I don't know who Till is.
Hello, Master Mahler.
Evening, Till. Enjoying the festival?
Very much so. I perhaps feel a tad old for the more active side of the celebrations, but I enjoy the sights and the sounds. Did you know the word for the summer solstice leads back to the Romans?
I thought you didn't read Latin.
I picked up a few words over the years. I still have the mind to put two and two together.
That's admirable.
Oh, it's nothing, Master Mahler. Mainly proverbs and the occasional word. Hence, solstitium. Such as it looks at this time of year, the sun rises higher for a long time, and it stays there before falling again. A fitting allegory to the great cosmic arc of mankind. Rise and fall. But to make up for that, dancing, leaping songs, joys and mirth.
People do seem elated, although I don't think the same applies to the abbot.
Also, is caught in danger, I'll grant you, going against the decrees of the abbot like so. The festival has always had a rebellious streak of jest and mockery. By the way your hat looks shit. I don't see it as sacred as some might.
And what are we mocking?
The fools of the community, mostly. The voices folks get, especially those more important than us peasants. Overall, I think it brings people together. Oh, I wish I could read more about all of this.
Well, the Abbey's selling books from their library.
I hoped I could get some for myself, but it proved to be far too expensive. Klaus and his printings have proven to be of more use and a fair bit cheaper.
Does this mean you've read the 12 articles?
I have. But that's not talk to be had on this eve of celebration, Master Marler.
I see your point. Well, have you maybe come across any interesting tales?
I have indeed, Master Marler. Or, I didn't understand everything. The text was in Latin. It's by a Roman named Strabo. And it was about geography. That's why I noticed that.
Ah, I remember him. He was actually Greek by birth. Were you reading the Geographica?
Yes, that could have been it. The book was about many kinds of barbarians, which also included the Ractii tribe that I read about many years ago. The people who used to live on this very land before the Romans arrived.
I'm going to snooze the ad break here real quick so we can finish this conversation.
He called this place Ratium and described it as a cluster of daub huts, and its people hostile and warlike, only interested in hunting and fighting. There's something about Manus and his sons, but I can't understand a lot of it. In any case, when the Romans came, most of these locals were driven out. Some were captured to work in the fields and the mines.
Still haven't been in the mines. What were they mining?
So, I would guess, used to be the backbone of this land.
And what happens to the locals who were forced out?
No idea. I would imagine that after the Romans were driven off, when their empire started falling apart, maybe the barbarians came back. But were they really the same people, or were they just nomads from elsewhere?
We may never know. Thank you for the history. I'll let you get back to the festivities.
Enjoy yourself tonight, Master Mala. Until later. You want to run the ad break?
Let's talk to Brigida really quick. Why, Martin, look who it is. Good evening, Andreas.
Andreas, you're staying for the festival, I hope.
Of course he's staying. Who would miss this? Especially after your burly boys built such a beautiful bonfire.
A burly boy like me would do anything for you, Dove. Couldn't help myself.
You are feeling very festive, I see.
The food, the fires, the dancing. Really is a night to enjoy.
It's to honor the anniversary of the birth of Blessed John, a vigil for he who prepared the way.
Yes, and he'd have liked everyone to have a good mood in their hearts and good food in their bellies.
The hermit who wandered in the desert living off locusts and wild honey, I doubt he'd agree.
I'd like to live off some wild honey myself, if you catch my meaning. You want me to bounce while you two just,
So I take it you'll be venturing into the forest later?
No, I'm really not looking for trouble. There's enough of that going around.
And you, Brigida, not gathering any herbs? My place is at my Martin's side. The word of the abbot is the word of the church. It's improper to go against the word of the church. Oh, come on, folks.
Only slightly less improper than all the time you spend with Veronica. Oh, Brigida, I'm sorry. It was a joke. It just came out poorly.
That's you.
It's good for the heart to have cherished friends.
That's fine. Andreas, I was about to say, the bonfire is enough. We'll dance until our legs begin to waver, though, right?
Would not miss it for the world.
That's delightful, then. I hope you have a great evening. You as well, Andreas.
Until later.
So even though Martin supported Otto in the speech, he's not going to take place in the civil disobedience.
Possible susness detected.
Yeah. I'm hella going into the woods now. But let's go ahead and run that ad break. I kind of feel... Let's take a look around.
Just a reminder for you to take bathroom breaks if you need them, folks. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
What?
Visiting Smokey.
Visiting Smokey now is a great idea. So why don't we take that ad break, everybody? If you haven't gotten up and moved around since you've joined us at the top of the stream, then you should do so, because it's been over an hour. We're going to take a quick stretch, and then let's go see what's going on in the woods,
See what's jumping.
Say again?
See what's jumping in the woods.
Go talk to Smokey. Oops.
Hello.
The ball is rolling up. I can't tell if that's an owl from the game or the R owl from outside. It's supposed to get down to freezing tomorrow night. What the heck? I want my summer, please. But it's supposed to be sunshiny tomorrow morning. You know, my requisite 15 minutes of sunshine tomorrow. Boo. Mm. You think you had our summer yesterday? Yeah, right? We had like half an hour's worth of sunshine and that was it. Oh, it's so depressing. It's supposed to get down to freezing tomorrow night.
What?
I'm like, where's my sunshine? Alright. So what are we supposed to be doing right now, according to our journal? Now that supper has ended, I should return to the commons to find Casper. Oh, we should probably actually talk to Casper now. Well, I think I maybe won't take Casper with me into the woods.
It just, yeah.
Pardon me. I keep forgetting I can't go this way into the woods. It's very frustrating.
Pig.
Pig. Shiny eyes.
Pig.
Let's go into the woods, shall we? What could possibly go wrong? Let's go see how Smokey's doing. How are you, Smokey?
Good evening, Master Mala. You're not taking part in the festivities?
I came to ask you the same. I didn't see you at the bonfire. I mean, things like Gossip Central.
Plenty of gossip to go around if one keeps their eyes open in the forest, you know. I'm enchanted you. As for your question, I get enough fire and smoke as it is. And some things haven't changed over the years. Folks still dislike associating with the burner. Other than Endress, he occasionally comes by, but I guess he has to keep circulation in his place.
People continue to be fools.
True, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. I've made my peace. For me, it's a night like most others. I prefer staying sober and observing the townsfolk. Easier to get all the gossip for the year to come, you know? Besides, I reckon I'm growing too old for mischief. Best let others run around in their silly costumes.
And not one for the traditions.
Less for rituals, I'd say. God knows what's in my heart. But I appreciate you coming by. I wish you a pleasant evening, Master Mala.
Until later.
Until then. Just the slightest hint of local town serial killer to Smokey these days. Just the tiniest little hint of, oh, don't mind me.
Nothing down here. Yeah.
I just like to watch. He was a quiet man who kept himself to himself.
Right.
Well liked in the community.
Let's go collect Casper then. Very well.
Figure by this stage you've either had your first drink, your first kiss, or both, kid. It's time to come home.
And how to go, Casper?
Master Andreas, look at how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy.
The St. John's Eve Festival is a big event for Tasling. I missed it the last time I was here. Have you ever been to a festival like this, Casper?
No, I've never seen anything like this. Can I stay at the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect herbs, Mr. Mother? Please?
All right, but follow along and don't get in their way. I'm too tired for the festival. I think we'll just turn in for the night. What? I want to go to the festival!
Yes, promise I won't make trouble. I'll see you tomorrow, Master.
Please don't get killed, sweetheart. Go to bed!
Go to bed!
Go to bed! No way!
I love that Father Godot's entire negotiating tactic was, hello, Andreas. Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking coward. Fuck you. Fuck you. Help me out with the peasants. Bye!
Yes, basically. And the answer is no. Alright, I've talked to everybody. They're gonna make me go to bed!
The two folks next to Lucky don't seem to be... Oh no, because you're right, they're untalkable with a bull too.
And I don't... There we go. But it's pretty ill the same. Nope, I've talked to everybody now. But I want to be able to gather herbs. This isn't fair. Boo!
Did we talk to Big York?
Yeah. I've talked to pretty much everybody. They're gonna make me go to bed. Boo! Fine.
Let me check.
I'm gonna try going into the forest again, but it didn't seem to work. See, I went into the forest, and I went to all the different locations. And it's just the mine and the women who are, a couple of women who are already here. Well, fine. I'll go to bed then. I want to know if this soldier's here. Yeah, he is. Hi, Samuel.
Hello, Andreas.
I'm just gonna sit here and ominously sharpen my sword.
Just sitting here shouting. I'm gonna walk around in the dark with this knife. Don't leave.
Okay. I should get some rest. Fine. Go to sleep. My apprentice is out there living it up. I'm too old. But I'll leave all the fire lit. Yep, I've been waiting for this.
You said that I love you.
Alright, hold on. Oh, we gotta go all the freaking way around.
Ooh, yeah, this is round the houses and shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Busy work in my sleep. How very like me. What is it? Come home. I will. Soon. You're lying. Sometimes I think you must despise me. But maybe it's worse than that. Maybe I'm nothing to be regarded at all. What am I to you now? An annoyance, a bother, a nuisance to be ignored while you lead another life in Paris? Was there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? I mean...
I know. I'm an old romantic at heart. I feel like, of course, there was, but...
Of course there was. But no longer. I hate talking to you when you're like that. Let's say nothing. Let her... Fine. Go back to your books. The only things that make you happy. The house is so lonely without him.
They lost a kid.
Did they lose a child?
They
Your
did.
presence would only amplify the grief. Stop! Leave me alone. Leave me alone with the memory of him. Stop! Just leave me alone. Just for one night. One night where I don't have to dream about him. Please. Thank you. Aww.
And now we know why he didn't really write back.
Because the death of a child was too much of a reminder. Hello, August. I know you aren't going to say anything. You never say anything. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. There's not much one can do against plague. Do you get tired where you are? The last time I saw you, I said goodnight to you. I couldn't come to the bed, so I stood in the doorway. I just stood in the dark. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. I don't know how long I stood there. Just waiting for you to say goodnight. You still look the same age. I wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do I remember your mother as she is? I remember loving her. Can you ever picture someone clearly if you love them? I loved you, little boy. I loved you so much. Sometimes I wish I could die so I wouldn't feel it anymore. But I can't. So I retrace my steps every night. And I find my way back to her. Back to you. I love you, August. Good night. You okay?
Oh, yeah.
What happened to this place? Where's Prester John? And where are Socrates and St. Grobian? Grobian wasn't on the Ship of Fools. Oh, Melancholia. Why won't you answer me? And no thoughts for Beatrice? You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence. And now? More and less than caution. The ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis. Paralysis that breeds despair. Melancholia. What happened to you? What happens to you happens to us. The foundations of this city are still moored within the ocean of your mind. Its court does not rule your mind rules the court. Once reason, curiosity, and the foolishness of youth dwelt under the aegis of your intellect. I am all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. How did it come to this? You have turned your gaze to your own dark center. You know the courses of your own life. You know how the choices you've made have brought you here. What am I supposed to do about it now? Change your life. Wait. I shouldn't be here. I needed to help someone. Is Casper all right? Ah, so your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. There's still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. Oh, we're gonna go into the woods in the middle of the night, ain't we?
Into the thick of it.
Find Casper. Oh, this would be a really good place to stop, but I'm gonna keep going. Listen to the music. We're still in our night clothes. I wonder if there are different options for you not being melancholy.
I don't think so. It doesn't play like that. It plays like this is just a thing that has happened to you.
That you can kind of pick the ways in which you're unhappy?
Yeah.
What a commentary. You're gonna be unhappy in your middle age. Pick how.
Yay.
Right? There's a lot of commotion tonight. It sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. Should we go to the woods?
Into the thick of it. Oh no, the trousers are tired. Look.
People are drunk in the forest at night. Go home, Pants, you're drunk. We'll go to the shrine last, I think. Where is that man? Oh dear. Johan? What did she say? She's waiting for someone. Let's see what's going on at the salt mine. Yep.
Voucher Kawawa.
And someone watching. Yeah, let's go check on Smokey. Good idea. I bet he's not here. Yep, he's gone. Alright, let's go to the shrine. Please don't be sacrificing my scribe, my apprentice. There he is. But he just ran off. You're right, Casper. Master
Andreas, what are you doing out here?
I was worried when you didn't come back. Where have you been?
I was at the bonfire with Killian, but I heard the ruckus were deeper in the woods. I left to go to see what it was.
Father Grinnell.
Father Buzzkill, what are you doing out here? I was chasing one of the townsfolk, but lost track of the costume buffoon. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself.
Oh dear. Holy shit.
Somebody's screaming in town. They're really taking this nonsense too far this year.
What are we still doing here? Come on!
I've never seen these flowers before. I wonder where they found them. Who was that running off anyway? It's too hard to tell who's who in these stupid costumes.
We can worry about that later. Let's check on the town first. Oh no.
Oh my god.
It's Otto.
Dead. Yes, I'm afraid so. Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. What? How did this happen? Baldas and Lenhard and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what had happened. Right, and then we saw a figure in a costume rushing off from the Wraithens. It must have been whoever released the rope. And what were you doing during all of this, Lenhard? Enjoying a light meal with these gentlemen. Ah, what a shame you can't blame me for this, Peter.
Casper, look to see if Otto had a note.
What?
Do it.
This bullshit. I should have trained to be a plumber. Just wanted to draw shit. No, Master, there's nothing.
Are you certain?
What were you expecting, Master?
I'm not sure. My God! Oh no! No!
The abbot must have killed him. The bastard always had it out for Otto. We all knew it. We need answers. How dare you? I won't just stand here and be accused of such a foul act by a peasant. Go after him. Wait, no, the abbot was with us. He's innocent.
That's right, there's no... Wait.
We don't know. Actually, we did hear the crash after he was with us, unfortunately.
Casper's right, even if we don't have any proof.
Grab the artist and the boy, too. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Casper, run!
To
the Abbey!
Fucking hell.
I'm on your side! I don't want to side with the Abbots!
Brothers, to the library, now. They ran through the church, this way. They've locked the door. Andreas, get out of the way. Otto's death demands justice.
The abbot couldn't have killed Otto. He was with us when we found the body.
That's true, he did arrive with you, but you don't know where he was before that, do you, Andreas? Who else would want to kill Otto? Coward! Killer! Andreas, move!
Oh my gosh.
bottom one seems most likely.
Gurnot would not have had time to run from the commons to the forest to come back with us. There must be another killer, don't you see?
No mercy. Face us. He's a monster. If these monks don't come out, we'll set fire to the whole place, and we will cook them. You've all done bad.
Everyone was in costume. Anybody could have had the chance to kill Otto for any reason.
Yeah, I didn't recognize most of you in your outfits until you talked to me. Fine. Damn it. You've got 1 day to find whoever you think is the real killer, Andreas. Otherwise, we will come back for the abbot.
Andreas, all I want is justice for my husband. Please, you must find the murderer. Eva, Otto was a good man. I won't stop until I find who killed him. Oh, God.
Fucking
My track
hell.
record with murders is not good.
Peasants are really convinced that Gurnot killed Otto. That was impossible. Never forget, young Casper, that while we should never wish death on people, the abbot was a piece of shit.
I understand why Peter jumped to that conclusion.
Master Peter was furious. He's only given you a day to find the murderer. Why'd you even agree to find out who really killed Otto anyway? Didn't turn out well last time, did it? Why do it again? I honestly really like Everyone Deserves Justice, Casper.
Yeah.
You have a good heart, Master Andreas. So who do you think did it then? Where do we even start?
We should talk to Lenhart. He's always hated the peasants and supported the abbot.
He was very vocal against Otto in the town commons the other day.
Even if he didn't kill Otto, he might know who else had the motivation to do it.
Oh, what about Martin Bauer? When we saw him talking to Otto, they seemed to be arguing over something.
It's not likely. Martin supported Otto and the peasants. But it might be worth it to see what they were discussing. He might have an idea.
Good idea. Who else?
Those are the only two.
The only two.
Yeah.
Otto was beloved.
I can't think of anyone else who would want to kill Otto. We'll have to do some more investigating to find out who the murderer is, but we'd better move fast.
Could the murderer confess to Father Thomas?
But even if he did, he's bound by the seal of confession. He won't tell us. But we could eavesdrop on confessions. Since St. John's Eve's just happened, the townsfolk will all come in to confess.
Oh yeah, one of the townsfolk might have heard something anyway. That's a really good place to start.
And we can ask around at the Golden Hand. The travelers might have seen or heard something useful.
What about the person who ran by us in the forest? They were wearing these flowers. I've never seen them before.
Right, we have to find the source of those flowers in the woods. That might give us some sort of connection to the killer. We have a lot of good places to start, even though time is short. We have a good chance at finding the real killer. All right, let's get to work. Whew! This is the perfect place to stop.
Oh my god, that was intense, dude.
Good grief. I'm so bad at solving murders.
I love that even your apprentice is like, why are you doing this?
Right? We're not even Brother Cadfael. Another murder.
In the immortal words of GTA 4. Oh shit, here we go again.
Right. I can't let Peter endanger both the library and the monks. I need to work. Father Thomas. Speak to Nico Berger at the Golden Hand. See if his family sent anything. And we should talk to and we should talk to the miller. Alright, so we have lots of angles to investigate here. Oh boy. Let's bungle another murder investigation. Yeah, I hope not. I really hope we don't bungle this one. Or if we do, hopefully there's a third. Honestly, at this point, it's getting a little out of control. I wonder if there is going to be another time jump.
I think there might be.
Oh gosh. Good grief. Okay, so before we dig into another murder investigation, why don't we wrap it up here? This poor artist.
He just wants to draw stuff and process his feelings.
Well, I'm trying to get him to process his feelings. There are 3 acts? Oh boy. Great.
Dun dun.
Ugh. Alright, let's tell the fine folks where they can find us.
This coming Friday, you can find us in The Full Lead, our Hugo-nominated pop culture newsletter, which this week is all about, to the surprise of no one, our recent trip to London.
Yep.
Then on Sunday, we will be emotionally distracted by what I suspect will be either the final 2 hours or the middle 2 hours of playing Unpacking.
I know, but I've been kind of thumbing through the accomplishments for that game, and I'm like, I need to be much more creative with unpacking improperly and then packing properly. But I think that may test my
other
patience.
achievements were like you put everything on a desk and stuff. And
probably.
Okay, all right.
So that means I have to do things incorrectly the first time.
And that pissed you off.
They will piss me off.
Piss you off.
That would be very vexing, for sure.
And then next Wednesday, we will be back here with more tales of the world's most incredibly reluctant and not especially successful medieval homicide division.
But this time, at least I have my assistant to talk it out with, which would be nice.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
So that was our show. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. This has been great, as always.
I hope you had a good time. I'm yawning uncontrollably, so I think now is probably a very good time for me to wrap up and go to bed.
We have a Watson. You're exactly right. And we will see you on
the
Friday.
Next time.
And yeah, we will see you on the next time.
On Sunday. Right.
I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been a rampaging mob of peasants intent on justice.
Right? We literally got chased by torches and pitchforks. That was delightful. I'm glad we didn't wind up killed before we even had a chance to investigate the murder.
No, wait. Ah!
I can't believe I'm having to save the abbot.
I know. Fucking
what
asshole.
I'm going to use it, though, for is like, right, I'm going to save your bacon, and you are going to tell me what the hell happened.
Yes.
Where's all the money going, you
and
fool?
also turn the taxes off, dickless.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway.
Or I'll let the mob have you because they deserve it and you don't. Down with landlords.
Good night.
Right? Exactly. Have a good rest of your evening, everybody, and we will see you next time. Stupid landlords.